Hello and welcome to Oakwood Speedway for the Five Guys 400 here. This is a 6-turn road course, and there are 35 cars here ready to go racing for 8 laps around this track. This is a unique track because into turn number 1, you'll be going one direction, and then when you turn, you'll be going the opposite direction the other way, as you can see. The pit lane is very short, and it comes out on the other side of the track. And we have Tonka trucks here, and you have the Coca-Cola truck, cement mixer, and a box truck. And on this side, you have school bus, electrical truck, and a dump truck. And with all that information, let's get to your starting lineup. In row 1, you have Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Larson, the rookie. In row 2, you'll have Tony Stewart in his Bass Pro Shops Ducks Unlimited car, and Jeff Gordon in his Panasonic road course car. Row 3, David Reagan, a really good qualifying run. Can he get it done? And Austin Dillon. Row 4, Kyle Busch in his new Snickers paint scheme, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his Superman paint scheme. Row 5, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johns, who just got eliminated from the chase, and Jamie McMurray. Row 6 will hold Kurt Busch and Ryan Vickers. Row 7 for a really good qualifying run for both of these, Danica Patrick and last week's winner, AJ Allmendinger. Row 8, Casey Kane and Clint Boyer with Duck Dynasty on the hood. Row 9, Marcus Ambrose, DeWalt, he's leaving the sport, and Ryan Newman. Row 10, you'll have Trevor Bayne in his Ford Motorcraft car, and Matt Crafton. Row 11 will be Matt Kenseth in his Dollar General car, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in his Zest car. Row 12, Ron Fellows, Canadian Tire, and Casey Mears in his Geico Insurance car. Row 13, Brad Keselowski and Eric Almirola. Row 14 is Michael Annett with a good qualifying run, and with a bad qualifying run, Carl Edwards. Row 15, Ryan Truex and his brother, Martin Truex Jr. Row 16, continuing his bad season, Paul Menard, and also a bad season, Denny Hamlin. Row 17, Greg Biffle and Joey Logano. Terrible running, qualifying. And all alone in row 18 is going to be Justin Allgaier. And the slogan here is, who will it be? Meaning, who will win the race? And it should be exciting here at this road course. But here's the race info. 8 laps, 35 cars. First race of round 2 of the chase. To punch your ticket into the chase, you need to win. Let's go racing in the Five Guys 400. Green flag is out. Jimmy Johnson leaves him down in turn 1. Kyle Larson falling back. Turn 2, down the short chute. Jimmy Johnson leads into turn 4. Tony Stewart right on his tail. Tony Stewart chasing him, now is falling behind. Into turn number 1. Jimmy Johnson gets loose. Tony Stewart's going to take advantage of that through turn, the sharp turn, down the short chute. Tony Stewart leads. Tony Stewart's going to lead past the Five Guys logo to the finish line. Turn 1. Oh, there's a spin. David Reagan got into Tony Stewart, and the caution is out. Let's go to the instant replay by Panera Red. Here they come to turn 1. Tony Stewart gets a little loose. David Reagan gets in it. Smoke. More smoke. And David Reagan goes on. The caution summary involved David Reagan and Tony Stewart. Both cars will go to the tail of the field for their involvement. And they're green. Jimmy Johnson leads them down in turn 1. Kyle Larson on the side. Kyle Busch makes it 3 wide. Kyle Busch is going to pass Kyle Larson, and they're going to go down the short chute into turn 4 and 5. Jimmy Johnson has a steady lead. Oh! Kyle Larson spins out. Did Dale Jr. spin him? There's a tire on the racetrack. Did that tire come off of his car? So he's around. And it just was... And Kyle Larson going to be brought down to the pits, and they're going to have a 4-tire pit stop. And he's away. Instant replay Kyle Larson just running there. Oh, then he just gets loose. No contact from Dale Jr. Tire comes off on Dale Jr. Goes to Jeff Gordon. Then falls off on the track. It's going to hit Austin Dillon and just bounce back off, and everybody's going to go by it. But here's a caution summary. Kyle Larson's involved. He is in and ready to go. Restart in lap 5 of 8 or 3 to go. And we're going to go green flag racing. Oh, Jimmy Johnson's going to get loose by his teammate. Kyle Busch is going to lead into turn 1 and 2. Into 3, Dale Jr. behind Kyle Busch. Through the short chute into the Five Guys logo territory. Kyle Busch is going to lead him to 2 to go. Here's a flyby of the field. And 2 wide, double wide action. Dan Patrick up there. 3 wide, Casey Mears on the inside. Tony Stewart recovering from his early wreck. And Kyle Busch is going to lead him to 1 to go. Oh, no, Dale Jr. is going to lead him to 1 to go. Crossover. Kyle Busch is going to lead him to turn. Dale Jr. is going to get loose. Kyle Busch following through turn 4. Oh, Dale Jr. is around. Kyle Busch, can he make it to the victory lane? He's going to win. Congrats, as this win will get you into the next round. And now burn it down. Big burnout here. And let's go to your top 10 finishers today in this road course. First, you have Kyle Busch getting it done after Dale Jr. spun. Then you have Jeff Gordon, ran 3rd for the last 3 laps. Then in 3rd, you have Jimmy Johnson. And then 4th, you have Brian Vickers. 5th, Jamie McMurray in the Cessna. 6th, you have the quiet Kurt Busch, who just ran 7th to 10th of the race. 7th is Austin Dillon, who was quiet too. 8th, last week's winner, AJ Allmendinger. 9th, who just got eliminated from the chase, Ryan Newman. And then 10th, with a really good finish, was Danica Patrick. And now let's look at your rest of the field. Clint Boyer finishing 11th. And then my mind just went blank, but he finished 12th. Tony Stewart, you can see, he did not have the day he needed. He's going to have to win next week if he wants to get into the next round of the chase. And Michael Annett rounds out the field today. Now we will go to your points where the top 4 are your chase contenders. The 2 under it are eliminated. So Racer 35 AMM and Graders Cup Series, RBR 75-77, and Andre M are in the chase, and Andre M needs a good win next week at Snap-on Speedway. Steelers KDD jumped up in the points. Hope you enjoyed this race, so like and subscribe, and bye.